Now it's time for Square Up the Votes with a preview of one race that the team from the center square will be watching closely Tuesday. North Carolina, South Dakota, and Nevada voters head to the polls next week. Voting centers in Nevada have opened, and they're open through today across the state. Voters can also submit a mail-in ballot throughout the state's universal mail-in ballot program, with polls opening Tuesday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. But what's at stake in Nevada? Well, Nevada's gubernatorial primaries, just a teaser of what the competition is going to be like come November 3rd for the general midterm election. It's expected to be decided by narrow margins in this swing state. Now, Governor Joe Lombardo has faced minimal significant opposition to the Republican Party nomination, as State Attorney General Aaron Ford headlines the pack of Democratic candidates. But both primaries are packed with candidates. There are 7 Republicans altogether and 6 Democrats. Now, Lombardo and Ford, they've traded verbal blows for months, taking opposition on stances about Trump and the administration, while also straining to present the most popular economic agenda amid the national rallying cry around affordability. But while polls have often featured Lombardo and Ford neck and neck, you got Democratic candidates and Washoe County Commissioner Alexis Hill seeking to remind voters that there are more options on the ballot. Hill has challenged Ford to a primary debate in the past, while Ford previously responded to questions of a debate by saying he was focused on talking to voters one-on-one. Other major issues debated by the various candidates have included mining, election security. You've also got voting rights and data centers that are very much top of mind of these politicians. Now, candidates for Nevada's open attorney general seat, they're debating around President Donald Trump, corruption, reproductive rights, immigration, and voting rights. But mainly, they're debating over who has the right experience to get the job done. Now, the current Attorney General, Aaron Ford, a Democrat, he's run up against his term limit and is running for governor, as we mentioned. But as the primary campaign draws to a close, one Republican candidate has received endorsements from the Republican governor, Joe Lombardo, and from the president. Now, while Democratic backing has largely been split, State Senate's Majority Leader, Nicole Canizaro, a Democrat from Las Vegas, and State Treasurer Zach Conan, they're running against each other in that Democratic primary. Now, in the Republican primary, it's Douglas County Commissioner Danny Tarkanian against lawyer Adriana Guzman-Fralick. Now, Fralick's received endorsements from both Trump and from the governor. Again, this is going to be a contested race that we'll be watching with the team from the center square, and we'll have that comprehensive coverage of Nevada's primary election Tuesday. Get details at thecentersquare.com.